All right, today's lesson, our focus is going to be subtracting both large numbers and also subtracting decimal numbers. And it's going to apply a lot of the same rules we learn about adding. It'll just be doing another operation in subtracting. All right, so this first video is going to talk about really, really big numbers. So our first problem we're going to work through is 3,934,732 minus 561,310. Now, as you work with these, I would make sure that you're using paper, using a whiteboard to be able to reorganize these numbers to make yourself more successful. Unlike adding, we have to make sure that we have the biggest number on top. All right, so we're going to be subtracting. So I will usually put that number in the right order. So we've got 3,934,732. Okay, so what we want to do is we have to line up this second number as far over to the right. We start in the ones place and we line it up pushed all the way to the right. Okay, so I'm going to write this number. I kind of like to write it backwards. 561,310, so that the ones places are lined up, the tens places are lined up, the hundreds places are lined up, and so on. Okay, so we have this problem. Now I start to do my subtraction. 2 minus 0 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. 7 minus 3 is 4. Bring down the comma. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 minus 6. Now I get to my first one where I have to do a little bit of borrowing. If we have 3 things, we can't take 6 things away from it. We don't have enough. So we have to borrow from the place value over. All right, so I'm going to borrow a 10 from over here. So I'm going to take that 9, make it an 8, move those 10s over here to make this a 13. If I add 10 onto that number, it is 13. Now I have enough to do this number, do this subtraction problem. 13 minus 6 is 7. 8 minus 5 is 3. Bring down the comma. 3 minus a blank spot, which is just a 0, is 3. And we have 3,373,422. Okay, let's do one more. All right, this one doesn't have quite as big a numbers, but we still need to make sure we line it up well. 211,634 minus, and I see that there are only 5 digits here. Like I said, I like to write the second number backwards just to make sure I have everything lined up correctly, every place value. Then I do my subtraction. 4 minus 2 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. 6 minus 6 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 2, can't do that. Can't take 2 away from 1, so I got to do a little borrowing. That becomes 1. That becomes 11. 11 minus 2 is 9. 1 minus a blank spot is 1, giving us our final answer. Okay, so you're going to go to formative now, and you're going to answer 3 of these subtracting questions with big time numbers. Make sure you put your commas in there as well. And I would work out the problem on another piece of paper or a whiteboard and then input your answers. All right, my friends, good luck. And then we'll come back and watch another video on decimals.